I was sleeping on a concrete floor when a janitor woke me up at 5 a.m. and said 5 words that made me a millionaire. Today I'm gonna tell you what he said, and why it destroyed everything I thought I knew about success. His name was Marcus Webb, 28 years old, broke, divorced, living in his car outside a 24-hour gym in Detroit. Every night he'd sneak into the gym's bathroom to shower before the staff arrived. Every morning he'd pretend to be an early member working out. But on October 12th, 2019, everything changed. Not because he won the lottery, not because someone handed him money, but because of what happened at exactly 5:07 a.m. Marcus had overslept in the locker room. The night janitor, an old man named Thomas, found him and gently shook him awake. Marcus expected to be thrown out, humiliated, banned forever. Instead, Thomas smiled and said, "Son, you're in the wrong place at the right time." Confused, Marcus asked what he meant. Thomas sat down beside him and shared his own story. 40 years ago, Thomas was a successful businessman. He had money, respect, a beautiful family. Then he lost everything: bankruptcy, addiction, divorce. He ended up homeless, just like Marcus. "You know what saved me?" Thomas asked. 5 a.m. Every single day, no matter where I slept, I woke up at 5 a.m. Not to work, not to hustle, but to think, to plan, to become the person I needed to be before the world woke up. Thomas explained that most people are reactive. They wake up late, check their phones, and spend the entire day responding to other people's emergencies. But the successful? They're proactive. They own their mornings. They win the day before breakfast. "The world is asleep at 5 a.m., Thomas said. No distractions, no excuses, just you and your dreams. If you can't conquer 5 a.m., you'll never conquer your life." That morning changed Marcus forever. He made a decision. Starting the next day, he would wake up at 5 a.m. No exceptions. Day one was brutal. His body screamed for more sleep. But he got up, walked to a nearby park, and spent 1 hour reading a book on sales he'd found at a thrift store. Day 7, he started listening to business podcasts during his 5 a.m. walks. Day 14, he began writing down goals and action plans. Day 30, something incredible happened. A local business owner saw him reading every morning at the same coffee shop and struck up a conversation. Impressed by Marcus's dedication, he offered him a sales position. Marcus took it. But he didn't stop waking up at 5 a.m. Before work, he'd study negotiation tactics, cold calling scripts, customer psychology. While his coworkers were hitting snooze, Marcus was sharpening his mind. 6 months later, he became the top salesperson in the company. 1 year later, he started his own business. 3 years later, he hit his first million in revenue. Today, Marcus runs a multi-million-dollar consulting company. He still wakes up at 5 a.m., not because he has to, but because he knows that's where his power lives. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. Your circumstances don't define you. Your habits do. Marcus didn't need money to change his life. He didn't need connections. He needed discipline. He needed to take control of the only thing he could control: his mornings. So here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow morning, set your alarm for 5 a.m. just once. See what it feels like to own your day before the world wakes up. Use that hour to read, plan, exercise, or dream. Because the person you become at 5 a.m. is the person you'll be at 5 p.m. And if a broke man sleeping in a gym locker room can become a millionaire by mastering his mornings, what's your excuse? If this story inspired you, smash that like button and subscribe for more life-changing stories. Drop a comment and tell me, will you join the 5 a.m. club? Let's change our lives together.